Hello students, today we are going to discuss the next points of the database. Earlier we have gone through the theoretical part of uh, relational database management system. So today we will see how we could use the SQL commands for this database handling. Okay, let us see. So here we see this is the first command of the database is to create the database. The command is create database and this is the database name. Here the name is MySQL. Now after creating the database you can see whether it has been created or not. How to do that? If you write the command show databases, it lists the name of the database present in your system. Now definitely, and if you list the database, the present database, the database that you have created right now will be enlisted in the list that is being shown by the show databases. Next, now you are supposed to open the database, right? So how to open the database? The command is use the database name. If you open the database, the command is use database name. That will open the database. So after opening the database, first let us try a simple table, creation of a simple table. Later on we will see in details of creation of the table. Now we are creating a simple table. The table is, name of the table is student. Okay, so all the attributes, all the constraints we are not looking right now. So create table student. There are few fields: last name, first name, city and class. The last name data type is varchar. Yesterday we see how varchar is used. First name varchar 15, city varchar 20 and class char 2. So 2 here, 2 will be taken as a character value. So 2 will be under quotation. It's not a numeric value here now. So after typing this, the table has been already created. Now if you want to see the structure of the table structure will be shown by another command that is called describe command. Describe table name. Table name is student. So if you type describe student, the output, the structure will be displayed. Structure is field names and the corresponding data types, and in any constraint is present or not. All will be visible by described table name. Next, how to insert data in the table. Okay, so the command is insert. See, insert into student values. Don't forget to write values under bracket, the corresponding data according to the field created. First is last name, then the first name under quotation. All are character values. So character or variable character values under quotation, under quotation. So last name, first name, city and city and class. City and class. So last name, first name, city and class. You can see last name, first name, city and class. Now display, now we want to display the records. How you could display? The command starts with select. So select asterisk. Asterisk means all means values of all fields, values of all attributes. Select values of all attributes from student. So all the values of all the fields of the table student will be displayed. So select command is very important. Yesterday I also discussed. Select command is to display the data. Okay. Next, select with condition. Okay, select with condition. Select all values of all the field from student. Select asterisk from student where class is equal to 4. So there we have entered only one record. Here we have entered only one record for an example. So you can enter multiple records as per your requirement. So you can enter multiple records using the same command. Insert into table name values. Insert into table name values. So using the where clause, you can display records which satisfies this condition. Which satisfies this condition, that is class is equal to 4. That means it will show all the records present in the table whose class is 4. Selecting, so these asterisk selects all the fields, all the columns, all the attributes. Now if you want to select display on a specific column, specific attribute, this command you may apply. Select first name class from student. So first name and class, the values of first name and values of class of the student table will be displayed. Now next is, I think it is clear. So here we can see the values of 2 fields only. Now you want to make some changes over the table. Then we use update. So update student, changing the values in student table. So update student set class is equal to 5 where first name is equal to Ramesh. Update student, so change the values of the student table. What value, which value you want to insert, or you want to put set 5 into class field. Class field will take this value where the first name of, if you don't give the condition, if you don't give right where, so values in the class field, all the values will be replaced by this value. So if you want to specify any record, then where condition is must, where first name is equal to Ramesh. Okay, first name is equal to Ramesh. So whose name is Ramesh, his class will be 5, not the others. If multiple Ramesh are there as first name, so all those records will be replaced by 5 in class field. Clear? Okay. Then to remove any specific data, to delete any specific data or record, any specific record if you want to delete from student where first name is equal to Amar. So delete a record or records whose first name is Amar. Of which table? Of student table. So delete from student, delete the records of the student table where the first name is Amar. So the table having the first name Amar of all the records in the table student who having first name is Amar as Amar will be removed or deleted. So normally, so what we have seen using the select, we have we use some select, we use some conditions also where this relational operator we do use these relational operators and the logical operators also, and or not, these are the logical operators, these are the relational operators, all those things we have discussed earlier. So similarly, you see, select all fields of the table student where city is null. City is null. In the case of null, see, it is explained. A special value null is used, condition, the condition. Where city is null, where if the field city in a specific record in field city, if there is no value, unknown value, that is null value, then how to check? Where city is null, we cannot write equal to. So in the case of null value, the condition we write is. Now specific range of data, select all from student where class is equal to 4 or class is equal to, class is less than is equal to 6. Instead of or, if we write and, select all from student where class is greater than equal to 4 and class is less than equal to 6. That means in between up from class 4 to class 6, so all the data should be displayed from class 4 to class 6. Same command can be written by this also. Same output we can get from this command. What is this? Using between clause. Select all from student where class between 4 and 6. Please remember between clause includes the two extreme end values. So including 4 and 6, all the values of the class have been taken, and you are displaying the values of all the fields of class from 4 to class 6. Here we can use between. So often the students gets confused between where between is the greater than 4 or less than 6. No, not that, not that. Between clause includes the two extreme values. So including 4 and 6 values will be different. Same output we can get another using another clause, that is in clause. How? Select all from student where class in 4, 5, 6. So in clause is also used to specify any specific values. So here in clause. Okay, so let us stop today. Tomorrow we will discuss in details. Thank you.